Would you like to hit your tee shots longer and give yourself shorter second shots into the green? Well, that's exactly what we're going to get to in this video with a very, very simple backswing tip. So welcome back once again to the Forest of Arden. We're out on the golf course on the par 5 12th hole talking about distance and something you can do in your backswing to help you squeeze a few extra yards out of those all-important drives. And this is actually a fairly simple tip that almost anyone can do. So just before we get started, if you're new to our channel, if you're not a subscriber, I'd love you to be part of our community. I really believe these videos can help you play and enjoy your golf a little bit more. There is a subscription link down in the description box below, and just hit the little bell icon as well. When you've done that, just means you'll be notified when I do upload a new video. So the lesson plan today really is just to think a little bit about the backswing and just to focus on one specific part of that backswing that can help us generate a little bit more clubhead speed, which, as you can imagine, in turn should give us a little bit more distance from the tee. We're actually going to start and look really at the legs and what they do in the backswing, and we're really talking about range of motion and creating a greater range of motion. So I call this little exercise, this little drill, daylight for distance. And all you're going to really need to do this is a way of videoing your golf swing or a reflection or a mirror behind. And what I really want you to focus on is at the top of your golf swing, having some visible daylight between the knees. So as I get to the top, hopefully you can see a little bit of daylight between those knees there. And I've really achieved that by having a very free hip turn, by allowing my hips to rotate possibly more than they normally would, and allowing my trail leg to straighten a little bit, whilst my lead leg increases in flex and moves in towards the golf ball. What we'd often see for the golfers who potentially don't hit the ball as far as they would like, we often have more of a restricted hip turn where the movement itself might be okay, but there's not enough range of motion and we don't really see that gap appearing through the legs. If we can start to free up the rotation of the hips, we can start to turn them more. We'll generally be able to turn the shoulders a greater distance as well. That will allow the hands and the arms to travel further. And if we can get the hands and the arms to travel further, we create a greater range of motion. We give you more time in the downswing to achieve that clubhead speed. And that's really what this drill is about. It's more about giving you the opportunity to create speed. You've still got to swing down and hit it pretty hard, but we're giving you a greater chance of doing that. Now, there are many examples and golfers out there making millions and millions of pounds who don't do this. They don't rotate their legs as much as what I'm saying here, but very often they hit the ball far enough anyway. They don't need the extra distance. So this is really targeting those golfers out there who feel like another 15 yards off the tee would really help their game, and it often would in many cases, because we'll be closer to the green and then we'll have shorter putts. So really it's a case of trying to feel like we rotate the legs freer, create that daylight between them, and that's going to allow you to create that extra clubhead speed on the way down. So let's go ahead and hit this one. This is the par 5 12th, so this is a great example of a situation where a slightly longer tee shot would really help. It'll give me a chance to go for the green and increase the chances of me picking up a shot on this hole with a birdie. So more rotation through the legs, get that daylight visible, give it a hit. And I would not have that one back. That is right down the middle, felt really good. First swing of the day as well, that one, but certainly take that. And I reckon off that one, I can probably get to the green, provided I get a decent second shot there, I should be able to pick up my birdie. So if you want a little bit more distance from the tee, really simple tip, get in front of a mirror or a reflection or video your golf swing and just create that daylight between the knees. It's going to give you a greater range of motion and help you hit longer drives, giving you shorter second shots into the greens. You might even drive it past your player partners as well and get a few bragging rights. Thanks for watching. Usual stuff is down below, comments box down there, like button if you did like the video, and please share this if you think you know someone who could benefit from a few extra yards on the tee. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you back here again soon for a future video. Thanks for watching.